Are you for or against students having water bottles in the classroom?
I'm for or against the water bottles. I guess I'm for it.
I think students should have water bottles in the classroom. I think it would cut down on traffic in the hallways. I think students would also hopefully spread fewer germs.
It's a question that I could give you a very long answer to, and people who know me say, well, that's what we expect. But I'll cut it to the quick. You asked me all those years ago, I would have said, no, it's probably a good thing that we don't. And I completely have changed my view on that. Too many experts agree that our kids are not hydrated sufficiently. They don't get to sleep late enough in the morning, and they're not hydrated.
In the classroom, I think that would be fine. It's better than students just getting up and having to go get drinks of water, which is disruptive. So I would say I'm for it.
Kids more often really don't want to get away with things because they want things to work well.
If that rule was okay, and if one student abuses that privilege, do you think that the whole student body should suffer the consequences, or just that one student?
I think it should be on a case-by-case basis.
Of course, the whole student body shouldn't be punished for what a few students do. That makes no sense.
No, of course not. It's just like saying, that's like saying if somebody breaks a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit, then we need to, lower it to 25 miles an hour. No, I mean, it's not the American way to punish everybody for the folly of a few. And if somebody breaks the policy, then they end up in internal or external suspension.
Since you think that we should have water bottles in classrooms, what do you think the policy should be?
I think that's something for the administration to sit down and find out what they're comfortable with.
Students are allowed to bring water bottles. I think that would be a good policy. I wouldn't want to have the kids use water bottles like in the lab, because that could be dangerous.
Kids would have to understand that we have a right as adults to be concerned about what else could be in those water bottles.
Teachers will have to be more vigilant, make sure that there's nothing foolish going on in the classroom, so you are asking a little bit more of the teaching staff too. But in general, I think the administration, it's their job to come up with policies. It'd probably be something really simple, like if you abuse it, you lose it. Restricted pass for water bottles or something like that.
Overall, I would do it on a case-by-case basis. You know how they have like hall passes for like special passes for students that leave too much. So I think the water bottle use would probably be the same thing.
I mean, you have to be living under, a rug to not know that our kids are involved in drugs and alcohol.
Right.
And we really shouldn't say drugs and alcohol because it's drugs, because alcohol is a drug. But I think that if we have a policy where we're going to allow this, it should be thoughtful and intelligent. And I think the kids should be part of the decision-making process. That's it.
Thank you.
Okay.